Thing, as you can see very clearly, is done by villagers and in a very simple way, and I am sure you all must be enjoying it very much. Today being the first puja in Maharashtra, we'll have to do Ganesh Puja. But one has to understand how it is so important in Maharashtra that people worship Ganesha. As you know, there are Ashtavinayakas, 8 Ganeshas are there around this area, and this triangle of Maharashtra, which has got on one side one big mountain, on the other side we have another mountain, which of course is not in Maharashtra, and also on top we have another mountain. So like a triangle which is made like a Muladhara, means the Kundalini itself. So the Kundalini of the whole world resides in this area. That's why it is called, we should say, as Maharashtra. It is the country which is very great, the nation which is very great. But I don't know how far Maharashtrians realize that they are sitting in the land of Maharashtra. This land, which is vibrated by Sri Ganesha, has its own simplicity, has its own vibrations, a different style, a different type. The best part of Maharashtra is that it gives you a very good attention. With Ganesha so much vibrating, the attention becomes very concentrated. And this concentration helps you in so many ways. And that is why it is said that Ganesha was created to spread or to emit auspiciousness and holiness. Actually, if there is holiness, there is auspiciousness. But Ganesha is actually the one who cleanses everything. Cleanses everything because it is innocence. And the innocence that cleanses you takes away all kinds of conditionings and egos that are distracting your attention. So the attention which is so wobbly otherwise in other places can settle down very well in Maharashtra because of Sri Ganesha's blessings that this country has, that people have very good attention. With that good attention, they can really do so many things. Like now, for example, we can say the software, good mathematics. They are very good at music because all these things require tremendous attention. Art, dancing, anything which requires tremendous attention, that has to come only through Ganesha. Because they say that Ganesha is a giver of wisdom. He is a giver of wisdom. Means just wisdom becomes a dharma, becomes a part and parcel of your being. You become just wise. Now somebody may ask, Mother, how to become wise? It's very difficult to say. How to become wise? It is just that it happens that you become wise. So though he is a child, he is so matured. He is so wise. And he is not only that, but he emits wisdom. And this wisdom is an innate quality of anyone who is a surgeon. Because in him also Sri Ganesha has been awakened. So he becomes a wise person, very wise. And with wisdom, what does he achieve? He achieves a balance, a proper ascent, and also he understands that this ascent is for his benevolence, for the benevolence of his country, benevolence of the whole world. He understands the importance of Sahaja. Without this wisdom, one cannot understand. And this wisdom is within us, just absolutely innately built in. Only thing is, we have to use the storehouse of this wisdom that is within us. Of course, with Sahaja Yoga, it starts emitting, and you start feeding, and you start understanding what is wisdom is. You give up all your stupid childish things. You give up all your attachments. You give up many of your, say, things that you don't like, which doesn't behove you. You feel that you should give up, but you cannot. But with Sahaja Yoga, it just happens automatically. And you just see in your light what is needed, what is not needed. In that wisdom, you throw away whatever is wrong. So what a great work this Ganesha has to do within ourselves. This manifestation of Ganesha within us is very important, I think. Not that it is only the basis, but also the foundation stone of spiritual life is Sri Ganesha. That's why I've been very anxious that we should find out proper schools for our children. They should have proper education and they should be looked after. Because their Ganesh Tattva is already there. Only thing we have to nourish it, we have to look after it and make it grow. Once that happens, then children are safe. Then nothing can harm them. Nothing they will absorb which is wrong. They will never be again in the wrong path. But from very childhood, if you never had this kind of training or this kind of understanding about Kundalini or about the wisdom part of it, you can never later on easily assimilate it. For that, you really require a great effort and understanding that you have to have this. It's so beautiful. You must get this attention and you must get this innocence within it. With Sahaja Yoga, you have this. It's so beautiful. You must get this attention and you must get this innocence within it. With Sahaja Yoga, as you see, it's working out very fast and people are getting really very wise and I can see the wisdom writ large on their faces. In this wisdom, what do we find here? See, on any line that we move, we can find that most of our problems are coming from human beings. Because ecological problem or any problem you think of comes from human beings. Or other problems that you have in your own country, as you have seen that there are such problems that they're sort of endless and you cannot change them. You feel very nice sitting underneath this because you are fed up with the cement that you have and the problems it causes to you and the way it is now becoming very artificial. But in these circumstances, one has to understand that the wisdom plays such a part in life that whatever may happen outside, whatever may be the trend, whatever may be the fashion, whatever may be the people are all changing into, you do not change. You change within. Once you have changed within, then you have full idea as to what is expected of others and what they should do, what you are doing and how to deal with them and how to talk to them, how to tell them, how far to go with them. Everything, all this comes through wisdom. In Sahaja Yoga, as you know, you are very capable people, you have achieved a lot, you know everything, know all about chakras, you know practically everything, I don't have to tell you anything. Despite all that, one should have also the wisdom how to deal with others, how to talk to others, how to behave towards others, how not to control anyone, not to say something that will be rather harsh or hurting. Because if you are trying to spread Sahaja Yoga, this is the only way we can go forward, is to look after everyone with great compassion. Now, we might think that wisdom is there with us and we know how to do so many things with our wisdom and now we are absolutely wise. I agree with such yogis. Now they have become really very, very wise and they know how to use their wisdom. But still, faith in themselves has to be really on a nirvikalpa state. That is only possible also Sri Ganesh. Because he is in